Let's get some analysis now, and I'm joined by Neri Zilber, who's a fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. Thanks so much for joining us, Neri, here on TRT World. Now, we know this violence comes off the back of the Israeli election, but why are we seeing an escalation of violence now? Is there a strategic logic here on any of the sides?
Well, the context really is going back 1 year. We've seen an escalation not only in rocket fire a month and a half or so, but also obviously the border marches on the Israel-Gaza border and other forms of friction and violence in southern Israel. The real purpose of this, from Hamas's point of view, is to extract economic and financial benefits from Israel and as well as the international community and Qatar. So really there's a logic in the sense that if you escalate violence, you can extract more from Israel. But to your original point, there was a deal in place right before the Israeli election about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And to the best of anybody's understanding, there was a delay in implementing those understandings. And I think what we've seen over the past day and a half now, and really over the past week here in southern Israel and the Gaza Strip, is Hamas trying to reassert itself and to force Israel and other actors to actually come through with understandings.
And Neri, do you see this ending anytime soon? We know on the Palestinian side, it's Ramadan possibly starting on Monday, and on the Israeli side, in the coming weeks, it's hosting a huge event. It's been doing a lot of PR about the Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, that's exactly right. The saving grace, perhaps, for this current round of violence might be the calendar. So as you mentioned, Ramadan is starting tomorrow. And for Israel, it's not only the Eurovision contest next Tuesday, which has been in the works for about a year. Israel has poured millions of dollars into preparations. The singers are already here in Tel Aviv. So really, it would be a PR and economic nightmare for Israel to have it be canceled on account of rocket fire. So there's that on May 14th, but also Israel here later this week is celebrating its Memorial Day and Independence Day. It would be quite something for Israel to be under rocket fire during what is a very solemn and then very celebratory time of the year.
Neri, thanks so much for your perspective on all those issues. Neri Zilber there for us, who's a fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. Thank you.